Yesterday was a drive day for me. It was a day 5. I hadn't driven my car in 5 days. So what I've been doing is I've been driving every 4 to 5 days. I went to uh, I went to Walgreens and I stuck this GoPro in the frozen food section. I wanted to do I wanted to do the start off of my documentary where I say my name is Justin Ringler and this is my story. I didn't plan for the fact that there were going to be two guys like fiddling around in the beer section, like right next to, like I knew it was going to be, it's a little bit tricky for me to like pull off like walking around the store and then messing around with the GoPro camera. So I was like, all right. I was like, I can do it, but it's like I have to put walking ahead of fiddling around with this camera. No offense, guys. I know you're important. I know you're important. But the thing is these two guys were right there, and I could have done it, but like I could have done it, but they probably would have been. It would have been weird because like I don't know if they would have been like I don't. It's not that I care what people think of me, but they would have just thought that I was like this homeless guy who was talking to himself. Like they didn't see the camera. Anyway, I was just like, look, I was trying to figure out which cooler to put the camera in because I wanted some of the coolers are just facing like an aisle, and I wanted to walk down. I wanted to walk down the aisle, like, because otherwise you wouldn't see me like walking through the aisle. So anyway, I was just like, okay. So it's hard because like it was frustrating, and I had to just put that out of my head. Like I wanted to do my opening line, but the thing is I was just like, forget it, like don't worry about that. So I was already a little bit flustered, and it's hard because it's like I haven't walked in there for a while, so I was already like a little bit. I was out of practice doing it. So okay, so I stick it in the cooler, and then I walked around, and then I'm always a little bit I was a little bit nervous someone's gonna steal my GoPro, and I'm like, don't worry about that. But anyway, I walked back to the cooler, and I grabbed it, and I think those guys were still like hanging around. Anyway, so I stick it in a different cooler. I'm like looking around for like a flat spot that is even because I don't want to leave the store. I don't want to leave the store and not get the right shot because I knew it was going to look pretty cool. Like I've been wanting to get that shot for a while now, so I was like, okay, just get it right. So then I found the ideal cooler, which was pretty good. It was pretty flat. I walked around. So I had to be careful though because I could tell like my walk out of there was going to be pretty dicey. And sure enough, like I'm walking out of there, and then like this guy kind of gets in my way, and then I'm like, and then there's another guy in a cart who's like he doesn't really see me, so he's kind of walking forward, and I'm like, dude, I didn't anticipate that, like because the other times that I went in there, it was completely dead. So like in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, you didn't account for that, did you? And it's like, no. So when I got to my car, it was pretty dicey. But I'm like, listen, you'll be fine. You're just your head's a little jumbled up. I got in my car. I shot the video coming home from Walgreens. So anyway, check out the video. It's on my YouTube channel, and be sure to subscribe because I only have 10 subscribers, and that makes me sad. Like, I need more subscribers or I'm going to get depressed. Like, I'm okay. I know my site is going to, like, take off. But if I had like one more subscriber, it would like really boost my self-esteem for today.